Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? Steam Deck Tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion, what's good? Steam Deck Mob, what's happening? Steam Deck Squad, what's up? And you Steam Deck nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators, what's happening? So the Steam Deck has a micro SD card problem? Hmm. I have never experienced a micro SD card problem on the Steam Deck itself. Nah. But on that docking station, the new Q docking station that I had, it has a serious SD card problem. Oh yeah, because I tried a Samsung 512 gigabyte SD card on that docking station. It wouldn't work. I tried a Transcend SD card on it. It wouldn't work. So those docking station with SD card supports, they do need some updates on the Steam Deck. That's for sure, definitely. But on the Steam Deck itself, never heard of it. All right, what do I got for you guys? We got to get to business here. Keep you Steam Deck fans up to date because I do take this thing seriously. All right, says here Steam Deck micro SD card bug squashed with an update. Fixed micro SD card not appearing after reboot. What's up, Tom's Hardware? Says here Valve was quick to push out a remedial fix centering on the Steam Deck's expandable storage capabilities. As Gaming on Linux noticed, the recent stable client update for our desktop Steam Deck broke the handheld device micro SD card handling. Valve issued a new client update on September 12th to directly address the issue. And it says the micro SD card jinxing update were delivered alongside the Steam OS 3.4.10 release shortly after they brought their system up to date. Steam Deck owners started to report that their micro SD card weren't being mounted by the system. According to the report, micro SD cards was annoyingly inconsistent. For example, users could sometimes get their micro SD card readers to work again if they pulled out and reinsert their SD cards. Some users had to resort to a system reboot to get it to recognize and insert the micro SD card. And it says Valve update page offered no background detail regarding the underlying problem fix, nor any details about how the bug occurred. A single bullet point on the Steam Deck client update, 12th page, says general fix is a failure to recognize the micro SD card after system reboot. And then it says, we don't recall any prior issues with the Steam Deck handling of micro SD cards. The same cannot be said for Asus ROG Ally, though. The Asus ROG handheld design seemed to have located the micro SD card reader hardware in a particular hot area of the PCB, which is unfortunate but what some predicated result. To get the best performance from their games, users of these handhelds are steered to get the biggest built-in SD they can afford by buying their device. However, sometimes it might make sense to just upgrade the storage yourself. Check out our roundup of the best M.2 2230 SSD for handhelds such as Steam Deck. Okay, now I don't have a problem. I never. This is Spider-Man, by the way. I'm sitting on top of a building. I never had a problem with SD cards on this device. Never, on the Steam Deck itself. But on the new Q docking station, I had a problem with that because I even took the same SD card, the Samsung SD card, and put it in that little adapter, and put it in the new Q docking station. It wouldn't read it. I tried it the micro way and I tried the bigger way. It wouldn't read it. I had a Transcend 512 gigabyte SD card, and the same result on the new Q docking station. So the docking station with SD card support, they might be having problems. But as far as like on the Steam Deck itself, since I got this, I've never had an problem, reader problem. Never happened. Okay, and maybe Valve, maybe some users were having that problem. Maybe some. Not saying that it can't happen. Maybe some of the Steam Deck users were having that problem, and Valve had to address it. But I know for sure on those docking stations with the SD card support, they have a problem reading SD cards, especially when you go into options and you say, okay, format the SD card. Oh yeah, it won't read it. So that may be the problem. But far as the Steam Deck itself, me personally, I've never had that problem. I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't happen on some of the Steam Deck handhelds. Some of the users might be going through it. So Valve came out with an update, and they addressed it. So yeah, good move on Valve's part. And now what, the Steam Deck OS 3.4 dot 10 is out. Okay, that should fix some issues, but they really need to fix that Miles Morales issue on the Steam Deck though. They really do. Spider-Man Miles Morales. Let's see what Gaming on Linux got to say about this. Let me see what he got to say. He says, after Valve recently launched a stable Steam Deck client update for desktop and Steam Deck, along with recent Steam OS 3.4.10, SD card became a bit problematic. For some reason, SD card just wouldn't appear. Sometimes you could pull it out and put it back in, and it would appear. Other times you might need a reboot. Quite a nuisance, especially when this would happen every time you turn on your Steam Deck. Thankfully, Valve just released another Steam Deck update that noticed they fix a failure to recognize the micro SD card after a system reboot. So if you've been having issues, make sure you press Steam button, settings system, check for updates. And then it says, nice to see Valve continue quick response to such annoying issues. Nowhere Steam OS 3.5. Well, but that was a good move on Valve's part. But for me, I never had the issue. I never had this issue, SD card issue on the Steam Deck itself. But on the new Q docking station with the SD card support on it, that docking station needs an update. Seriously, big time. But on the Steam Deck itself, yeah, I've never had that. No. I'm sitting here with Spider-Man here. Yeah. I was playing earlier. But other than that, man, the Steam Deck is good. But Valve do need to fix Miles Morales. Yeah. Insomniac, Valve, AMD, and of course Sony. They need to fix that little issue. So yeah, that's about it. But other than that, good update, Valve. But I hope this solves the problems for the other Steam Deck users that are having this issue. Not saying that it can't happen. I'm saying Gaming on Linux report on it. Not saying it can't happen. So yeah, good thing that Valve took care of it. So I'll check for the update today. Anyway, other than that, I'll keep you guys posted what's going on with the Steam Deck. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek playing for Dark Side.